We got a quick story here from Newsweek, and it says neocon John Bolton. I added the neocon. John Bolton says Trump invited Kim Jong-un on Air Force One as he thought it'd be really cool. All right. Whoever believes something coming out of John Bolton, that joker, is a fool. John Bolton, the neocon. The guy that single-handedly derailed the negotiations with North Korea. That John Bolton. Former President Donald Trump offered North Korean Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un a ride on Air Force One because he thought it would be really cool, according to Trump's former National Security Advisor John Bolton. Bolton made the remarks during a Wednesday interview with Bloomberg, confirming a similar account of the unusual offer from former Deputy National Security Advisor Matthew Pottinger. Bolton, who accompanied Trump on the trip and sabotaged the North Korean peace process, let's not forget that, Newsweek, you don't want to add that in, do you? Said that he remained silent while listening to the former president make the spur-of-the-moment proposal to Kim following their fruitless Vietnam summit in 2019, which John Bolton sabotaged. He sabotaged it by making his Libya comments, by basically telling North Korea that if they gave up nuclear weapons, then they would meet the same fate as Libya, because Libya gave up their biological and chemical weapons, and when they gave them up, Obama and Hillary Clinton decided to demolish and destroy Libya. Remember Hillary Clinton? We came, we saw, he died, and then she cackled. So Bolton pretty much said the same thing to North Korea. North Korea said, we're not going to get rid of our nuclear weapons if you're going to do to us what you did to Libya. Yeah, I'm sure Kim was saying, yeah, I'll give up my nuke so I can be sodomized like Gaddafi. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Here's a quote. I was there and I heard it and I didn't respond at all because I was biting my tongue to avoid saying what I thought the response should be, Bolton said. It was a typical Trump offer on the spur of the moment. He thought it would be really cool to take Kim back home to Pyongyang. He didn't think about any of the potential consequences or anything else. I think Kim was as taken aback as I was. That may have been a rare moment of agreement between the two of us, added Bolton. Fortunately, he said no, so we never had to worry about the consequences. Pottinger first revealed the offer during a recent interview for the BBC documentary series Trump Takes on the World. Okay, a documentary from BBC means a fake news documentary. The offer is said to have come as leaders were preparing to leave the summit just after a breakdown in negotiations, which Bolton sabotaged, with Trump later saying that he had no choice but to walk after failing to reach an agreement on denuclearization and lifting sanctions. President Trump offered Kim a lift home on Air Force One, Pottinger told the outlet. The president knew that Kim had arrived on a multi-day train ride through China into Hanoi, and the president said, I can get you home in 2 hours if you want. Kim declined. There is no indication that President Joe Biden intends to further develop closer U.S. relations with North Korea. Okay, we'll leave it there. Yeah, this is all BS. Even if Trump did say something like that, I'm sure that Trump was just joking around and having fun. That's it. Trump was not serious about stuff like that. Even if he said something like that, I'm sure he wasn't serious about that. It's called joking around. It's called having a personality. It's called being a human being. Not everything is about war and destruction. Unfortunately for John Bolton, that's his whole world. How can I bomb a country? How can I destroy a country? That's all that's running through John Bolton's head. That's it. No diplomacy, nothing. His only thought is, how can I destroy this country? How can I have regime change here? That's it. BS. I'm calling BS on this. And even if Trump did make a joke like that, I'm sure it was just for fun and just out of conversation. And I'm sure that Kim thought that this guy Trump is a human being. He's someone I can deal with, unlike that guy with the funny mustache. That's what Kim said. Unlike that guy with the funny mustache who's telling me that they're going to do to me what they did in Libya. That's what Bolton did. Newsweek doesn't want to mention that, though. Of course not. Because for some reason, Newsweek wants to side with the neocon. Trump's biggest mistake was putting Bolton in his office. That was just a huge mistake. One of his biggest mistakes. That was a big one. Putting John Bolton into his White House. That really effed things up. So yeah, I'm calling BS on John Bolton. I'm calling BS on this Pottinger guy, and I'm calling a big BS on BBC because BBC is Orange Man bad, fake news. So I'm calling a BS on a BBC documentary. That's it, guys. That's the video. Take care.